This video starts calm, but don't be fooled. What you're about to watch is a routine act of public filming spiral into a full-blown authority clash that raises serious legal questions. One civilian, multiple officers, conflicting interpretations of power, rights, and accountability. As tensions rise, you'll see how quickly lawful oversight can be treated like a threat, and how one decision may expose an officer and their department to legal consequences. Watch closely, because the smallest moments here matter more than you think.
What are you recording?
Pardon?
What is it so interesting?
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly for me, please?
I'm busy doing my picture.
And your collar number?
2.21.
Thank you very much.
And you? Can you identify yourself?
I don't need to, madam. I don't need to identify myself.
I know that. I'll just ask you, what are you doing?
Yep. That was nice of him to stop to see if you're alright.
Sorry?
I said that was nice of him to stop to see if you're alright.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good.
Okay. But is there any particular reason why you're filming? If I may ask. I mean, you don't have to reply to my questions.
No, by all means, by all means. The main reason why I'm actually down here, because I don't know if you're aware, but when you actually look at the Metropolitan Police, okay, Stoke Newington actually has one of the highest rates of prisoners either being hurt or potentially ending up in hospital and potentially a fatality happening.
Right, so that's the reason why you're here?
Yes.
Okay.
So, have you got any comment on that?
No.
No comment on that. Okay, no worries. Okay, so you can see there clearly, guys, very, very quick to shut down. That as soon as you sort of mention to do with any form of something actually happening, that you can see clearly that the doors completely come up and they shut everything down. And this is what happens. So you can see they're having a little natter on the corner, and yeah. So, and this is what members of the public are dealing with day in, day out.
This is a critical turning point. The moment in custody injuries and fatalities are mentioned, the conversation shuts down completely. Legally, the public has the right to ask questions, and police have a duty to engage proportionately, even if they choose not to answer. Notice how filming itself isn't the issue until uncomfortable topics arise. That shift matters. When officers disengage instead of clarify, it creates suspicion, tension, and escalation. Ask yourself, if transparency builds trust, what message does silence send?
Video today already on Facebook. Really?
But is the building secure, yes or no?
Good night.
Okay, so you can see there, guys, that's the question that she couldn't answer, purely because she knows that the building is secure and they have no right to actually stop me or to try and interfere with what I'm doing. But you can see that they've clearly got it marked out that that is what they want to do. And that's the crazy thing to do with it, that they're more than happy to sort of make things up as they go along, and this is what we have to watch out for. So you can see clearly that you actually had it where we go, yeah, okay, this is what's going on, and you try and actually talk and have a conversation. They say about conversation, well, I started the conversation is because it's being covered up and they're not interested in what the public do, and they just want to do what they're out there to do and nothing more. And this is what is so hard when you look across the board at what is going on, that they can act in the manner, they can do things in the manner, and it's just wrong. It's so wrong in so many ways that that's the way that they operate. And this is what as members of the public, this is what we're trying to cut out and trying to come away from, is we need to make sure that people understand that the public are keeping an eye, the public are watching, the public are doing stuff, and we're not afraid to challenge what's happened. And if we don't challenge it, then they just do whatever they want and they get away with whatever they want. And this is what we have to stop, and this is what we have to really, really go for. So yeah, so let's just see what happens and how things go. So evening. So you can see there, that was the sergeant that came out, and he just left me completely alone to do what I need to do, which is good. And it's exactly what he should be doing, but also when you just got a PC and they're talking about to do with the security and so on and so.
Here's where things get legally slippery. The officer pivots to building security, a common pretext used to challenge lawful filming. But responsibility for protecting secure access codes lies with officers and staff entering them, not civilians standing on a public pavement. This question isn't about safety. It's about control. When lawful behavior is reframed as suspicious without evidence, it undermines public confidence. Would you have accepted that explanation? Or would you question why filming suddenly became a problem?
When you've got the police and they're like this, and you're trying to actually, they say about, yeah, let's talk. Okay, fine. I'm asking a question. Do we ever get an answer? No, we don't. Why do we not? Because they don't see us as anything. All what we are to the majority of them is just a stat. Nothing more than a stat. And you can see, so you got all those vehicles there again. Vehicle parked on the pavement, okay, blocking the actual route. There were loads of vehicles out on the main road as well. So there's nothing sort of marked along there as police, and I think that might be a part of. They've been a fair size and they are all quite big, but the responses across the board have been so different, and I mean so different. And you can just see it's like been told, yep, could be challenged, got told to do with a threat, and then sort of wandered off, and then you've then got the other one where she was like, yeah, can I help you? And then you sort of talk, and it was fair enough, okay, that you actually had one of her colleagues that was just coming off duty that sort of said, yep, are you alright? She said yeah, and then boom, and then it then went from there, and that's the wonderful thing. So right. I'm good.
Anything interesting going on?
Sorry.
That's it. A fun game for YouTube, is it?
Then you got a van coming in as well.
Right, mate. Right, mate.
I'm good, thank you.
Did you just not?
This is the moment everything changes. A verbal demand turns into physical contact, and that's where legality becomes crystal clear. Police cannot seize property without lawful authority, reasonable grounds, or an identifiable offense. None are present here. Filming from a public place is legal. Grabbing a phone is not. What you're witnessing may cross from misconduct into potential assault. This single action exposes the officer and the force to serious civil liability. How would you have reacted in that moment?
Tell me to do something, sir.
Mate, you don't need to record the call.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm stopping
What are you doing?
Stopping
Give me my phone.
Stopping a
Like,
data.
who do you think you are?
Done it.
Who do you think you are?
Sorry.
Who do you think you are? Okay, first of all, I want your number, okay? What is it? 3483, okay? Honestly, you're an absolute fuck.
Come
No,
away from the gate.
don't touch
Come
me.
away from the gate.
Do not
You're
touch me.
entering, please.
Do not touch me. Okay, you're an absolute fuck. Who are you to grab my phone like that? Okay? You're an absolute tick turd, you are. Okay? No, you're an absolute tick turd. Okay? Who do you think you are that you can do that to people? Okay? Yeah? Look, you're an absolute tick turd, see? You won't come back out, will ya? Okay? Who do you think you are that you can do that? Okay? You're an actual police constable, okay? You're an absolute arrogant tofter. Okay?
The officer's immediate demand to stop filming appears to be procedurally incorrect. A basic rule is, police cannot order someone to stop filming lawfully. His concern is the gate's keypad code, but the responsibility for protecting sensitive information generally lies with the person entering it, not a bystander on a public pavement. Watch how quickly this verbal command escalates into physical action.
You can't walk up to someone and do that to them. Okay, what an absolute tick turd. Right guys, you can see there, okay, he came straight up to me, okay, absolutely just grabbed the phone, smashed it out of my hand, right, and the screen is actually broke on the corner from the actual faults, and yeah, absolutely so wrong, and it shouldn't be allowed. So that's one that I will definitely be putting in, and you'll actually see from the actual footage that there was no getting any actual code or anything on there. He made a presumption, nothing more, okay, and that's what it is. So yeah, so let's just see what happens. But yeah, so PC tick turd, okay, you better be ready, okay, for the complaint that's going to go in. Okay, you're an absolute, you are a disgrace to that uniform. An absolute disgrace. You're meant to be there to serve and protect the public, and you act like that. You're an animal. Okay, you are an absolute animal. Your parents must be so proud of you that you act like that. Really, really proud.
Let's break this down. The civilian was lawfully filming. No obstruction. No offense. No legal power to seize the phone. The escalation wasn't necessary. And it wasn't justified. Cases like this often result in complaints, disciplinary action, and sometimes financial settlements paid by taxpayers. More importantly, they damage public trust. Accountability doesn't weaken policing. It strengthens it.